बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। हम टोरंटो एयरपोर्ट पे हैं। ऑनरेबल फवाद हसन चौधरी साहब अभी एंड एज अ मैटर ऑफ फैक्ट आई कैन सी ही इज एग्जॉस्टेड, हैड अ वेरी लॉन्ग फ्लाइट, बट वी स्टिल वुड लाइक टू रिक्वेस्ट हिम टू से सम फ्यू वर्ड्स।
जी बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। सबसे पहले तो आए हैं टोरंटो कनाडा, यहाँ दोस्तों से मुलाकात होगी और तकरीबन 2 दिन का टूर है, उसके बाद आगे चले जाएंगे। लेकिन ये है कि काफ़ी यहाँ पर भी और बाकी जगहों के ऊपर भी जिस तरह से कोरोना वायरस का फियर है, उसके बाद पूरा कहिए कि दुनिया में एक स्केयर फैला हुआ।
चौधरी फवाद अहमद को खुश आमदीद कहते हैं टोरंटो कनाडा में। और कल से इनकी जो है ना वो खासा बिजी डे है फ्रॉम मॉर्निंग अंटिल नाइट, एंड विश हिम बेस्ट ऑफ लक।
is indeed an honor. It is indeed an honor for me to be here, and I'm grateful to bring the greetings from all of the physicians in Ontario to our honored guests and the Minister of Science of Health and Technology from Pakistan.
And I'm honored that I'm introducing Honorable Minister. Chaudhary Fawad Hussain assumed the charge of Pakistan Minister of Science and Technology on April 19, 2019. Before assuming the charge of the Ministry of Science and Technology, Mr. Hussain was appointed the Federal Minister for Information and Broadcasting in April 2018. Minister to the podium.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. First of all, thank you very much for having me here. I'm extremely grateful to our friends from Canada and obviously Ali, who has arranged this interaction. Well, as Ali has mentioned, I belong to Jhelum. This is a district that is about 1.5 hours from Islamabad, a land. Uh, the history of subcontinent, I would say Hindustan, is not complete without Jhelum, because most people who have not visited Pakistan, this is a place, as Ali has said, the land of pink salt. We have this world's second biggest salt mine in Kheoda, that is part of Jhelum. Also, uh, we Ali is from a village, Sahuwal, that has produced at least 3 lieutenant generals. So you can imagine this is the area we have produced more generals and and army men than any other area probably in Pakistan. And in this war on terrorism, again, we have suffered about 30,000 of Jhelum sons have actually martyred in this war on terrorism. So you can imagine the number of people that are working in Pakistan Army. Also, we have, and this goes very ancient, I would say. We have the last battleground of Alexander and Porus in my constituency, which we are trying to develop as a tourism hub. I would like, people from Canada to come and see this historic area. Then we obviously has this uh, one of the very ancient forts, Rohtas Fort in Jhelum. This is a land full of icons from the past. It's a very historical area. So about myself, I'm a member of National Assembly from Pindadan Khan district, Jhelum, and also I served in Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf. Before the elections, I was Secretary Information for Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf, which is now a ruling party, and Prime Minister Imran Khan was graciously appointed me as Minister of Information, and then I shifted to and then I was shifted to Minister of Science and Technology. So as far as the science and technology is concerned, because I understand that we have, wherever now I go, I call expats, especially, that now stop investing on real estate. It was a past thing. Now invest in science and technology. And why I'm saying that? Because the kind of future that now technology holds, real estate will not be able to compete with that. So just looking at the background of this, the science and technology scene in Pakistan, I would say we started as a very robust country. In 1952, we established West Pakistan Laboratories, which was later called as Pakistan Council for Scientific and Industrial Research. At that time, when we incorporated this institution, forget about Muslim world, no third world had this kind of institution. So the 1960s, our industrial revolution in Pakistan, actually we owe it to PCSIR. In 1962, we started our space program. And in 1963, when we launched our first rocket, Rahbar 1 and Rahbar 2, we were just the second country after USSR who had been able to launch rockets from Asia. So, and India and China was nowhere close to us at that time. Afterwards, in 1964, we established our PCRWR, Pakistan Council for Research in Water Resources. At that time, even in the first world, people were not really very concerned about water, and no one really thought that water will be a commodity that really would be a subject of research. But we did that in 1964. So this was the kind of beginning Pakistan had in science and technology. But unfortunately, in 1971, and later because of Afghanistan, our this is the irregular conflict that we got into this Afghanistan. Irregular conflicts are very hard to fight. We would like Canadian companies to come and manufacture medical equipment there, from MRI machines to blood pressure monitoring, from stethoscopes to everything, come and manufacture there. And again, as I said, could be a great pitching ground for Central Asia, for Western China, and for other areas. And we will offer you 10 years of zero tax policy. Likewise, I would say, as far as the Pakistan's own market is concerned, if we talk about the medical distance medication, or the distance, telemedicine as we call it, is one of the very important area that we would love to work with the Canadian companies if they want to come up and set up distance hospitals. Instead of building hospitals at the smaller places, build distance hospitals, and we would love to craft a special package for you in that regard. So I am very happy and delighted to be here. I would be more happy if you have any specific ideas and you'd like Government of Pakistan to come and help you. We will be more than happy to do that. And as you know, the Prime Minister Imran Khan has a very special place for expat Pakistanis, and he always believed that it's the overseas community that can actually change the fate for Pakistan in the coming future. And we all follow his ideas on that, and I would love to, if my ministry, or even if you want any other minister to come and help you in that, I will be more than happy to do that. Thank you very much.
Assalamu alaikum. I would like to take opportunity to say thank you very much each and everyone, especially Ali Mirza, for organizing such a wonderful meeting. Chaudhary Sahab, actually the purpose was the meeting. Before you, whenever our ministers come from Pakistan, they make their visit to the personally, they come, go home to some other peoples and make this, like leisure trip. I get opportunity to one day as a host, and we try our best. We had election 3 months before, and this is our beginning. Inshallah, we will have more ministers in coming days. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are already running late. I shall not take much time to thank you all for sparing time today. All of us are thankful to the Minister of Science and Technology for sparing time for this meeting, despite the jet lag. We think that the kind of dynamism, practical approach, budget increases he has promised, these things are very much needed to steer the country's science policy in the positive direction. It was a wonderful brainstorming session, I would call it, and I shall not be able to refer to the contribution of each and every participant due to the paucity of time. We have covered a lot of ground today in sectors like trade, research, development, investment, science and technology. To some extent, particularly with the suggestions of Dr. Sheikh, it has increased my work also for follow-up. According to my personal opinion, there are 5 development priorities of Pakistan in the field of science technology where Canadian development experience can be relevant. I would just highlight those 5 and then thank. Food and agriculture, energy sector, hydrology, soil science, medicine, public health, and hygiene. And we have already talked about medicine, how distant hospital can be helpful. Promotion of science in higher education and IT sector, both hardware, but particularly the application of IT on in social sectors like health and education, and also application of IT in finance. If all of us can focus on these 5 areas where Canadian development experience has something for us to benefit from, because these are the areas where, say, in agriculture, it is not to be proud of that we are still exporting, we are still importing $800 million pulses from Canada. Canada we can learn a lot in agriculture in that sense, and pulses are not something high technology thing. And if in our country, if anywhere during last 70 years, some genuine research has taken place in science and technology, it's the sector of agriculture. But somehow our research is not connected with farms. Our research is not connected with factories. Briefly, I would say that in all these areas, Pakistan and Canada have the potential to work together. Given this huge scope of cooperation, all stakeholders need to focus sharply and work harder to actualize the potential. Consulate and Government of Pakistan are ready to work with all partners to implement these doable ideas which have been discussed today. Once again, I thank the Minister of Science and Technology, Fawad Chaudhary, and President Rocco Rossi, and all participants for fruitful discussion. Thank you.
अस्सलाम वालेकुम, मेरा नाम मुश्ताक खान है। आज पीटीआई जीटीए कनाडा के ज़ेर एहतमाम फवाद चौधरी साहब के एजाज़ में एक डिनर का एहतमाम किया गया। प्रोग्राम की इब्तिदा तिलावत कुरान करीम से की गई। उसके बाद जवेरिया सलीम जो पाकिस्तान से तशरीफ़ लाई हैं, मशहूर नात खां, उन्होंने नात शरीफ पेश की। उसके बाद जो है पाकिस्तान और कनाडा का नेशनल एंथम प्ले किया गया। फवाद चौधरी ने अपने खिताब में ये कहा,
जब इक़्तिदार लिया था पीटीआई ने, तो उस वक़्त हमें पता चला कि इस वक्त 30 ट्रिलियन रुपए के कर्ज़े के बोझ के तले पाकिस्तान डूबा हुआ है। और पिछली हुकूमत ने, नून लीग की हुकूमत ने सिर्फ आखिरी अपने साल में $7 अरब ख़र्च किए डॉलर को 100 रुपये के ऊपर रखने के लिए। और ज़ाहिर है कि हमारे पास उस तरह के वसाइल नहीं थे कि हम उसको कर सकते, लेकिन उसके बाद जो हमने इक़दामात लिए उसके नतीजे में स्टेबिलिटी वापस आई है। अभी जो दिल्ली में जो कुछ हुआ, इस कश्मीर में जो कुछ हुआ, और उससे पहले गुजरात में जो कुछ हुआ, उसके ऊपर पूरी दुनिया में हर हिंदुस्तानी का सर शर्म से झुकना चाहिए जो नरेंद्र मोदी ने किया।
देखा तो हर इदारा चले सिर्फ अशाराए अब्रुए डान, सिर्फ अशाराए अब्रुए डान।
हमने लोगों को ऑन करना है, जो पाकिस्तान ओवरसीज़ हैं, हमने उनकी प्रॉब्लम्स को ओन करना है, उनकी प्रॉब्लम्स को अपनी प्रॉब्लम समझना है.
We welcomed Fawad Chaudhary. He is the PTI Minister of Science and Technology.
आज फवाद चौधरी साहब आए थे, हम उन्हें वेलकम कहते हैं और उनका ट्रिप जो है वो बहुत कामयाब रहा. आज वो यहाँ लेजर डेन में आए और उन्होंने काफ़ी सराहा टोरंटो की GTA की PTI टीम को अंडर अकबर बराइच जो काम हो रहे हैं यहाँ PTI के लिए, और उन्होंने सबसे ज़्यादा इस बात को सराहा कि टोरंटो में PTI वुमेन विंग्स जो काम कर रही हैं, जो औरतें यहाँ पर जो वुमेन हैं वो आगे से आगे बढ़ चढ़ कर हिस्सा ले रही हैं.
फवाद चौधरी ने अपने खिताब में ये कहा कि ओवरसीज़ पाकिस्तानी जो है पाकिस्तान की रीढ़ की हड्डी है और पाकिस्तान के साथ जो बहुत ही मोहब्बत करते हैं. उन्होंने ओवरसीज़ पाकिस्तानी को दावत दी कि वो पाकिस्तान में आए और इन्वेस्टमेंट करें. उन्होंने रियल एस्टेट के अलावा साइंस एंड टेक्नोलॉजी और दूसरे बहुत से शोबा हैं उनमें उन्होंने उनसे दरख्वास्त की कि वो आएँ वहाँ पर जो है उसमें इन्वेस्टमेंट करें ताकि पाकिस्तान का इससे फ़ायदा हो. यहाँ पर कोरोना वायरस की वजह से काफ़ी पैनिक फैला हुआ, लेकिन उसके बाद ही काफ़ी तादाद में लोगों ने शिरकत की और हॉल तकरीबन भरा हुआ था. प्रोग्राम का इख्तिताम जो है पुरतकल्लुफ़ दावत से किया गया और इंशाअल्लाह PTI GTA कनाडा इस तरह के और दूसरे प्रोग्राम भी करती रहेगी. मुश्ताक खान, ARY न्यूज़, साबिर गारा के साथ, कनाडा.